Good morning, guys. Usually we get up around 6 to 7, and it starts by me sitting up and braiding my hair, and then Treeman gets out the tent and gets the food and gets the breakfast started. So this morning he actually got to go to the bathroom first, so he's gone. I'm gonna sit up and braid my hair. Hey guys, so I had to go to the bathroom, so Treeman went and cleaned out the pot, so I didn't get that on camera. And we're getting started, and we'll see how today goes. Oh, there we go. Every day starts out with me silk blazing for, I don't know, maybe 2 hours before we see a northbounder. so that's always fun. Covered in spider webs and little inchworm webs. Getting closer to 100 miles.
Oh yeah, we're so close.
I think we've got 1.5 miles probably now.
Yeah. This last section was like pretty rolling hills. It was very easy hike yesterday.
Yeah, it was nice.
So we'll see when it gets up over Prince Albert today.
Yeah, Albert looks
Guys,
looks pretty steep.
It don't look like nothing if we're really being honest.
Well,
we're talking about 150 of a steep climb. Like
yeah.
That's every day on the AT. So like.
Yeah, the last little bit looks really tough, but the rest of it looks pretty easy. All right, we're doing that little section on top of Albert. It's steep, but
it's the AT.
It's AT. It's a mountain. But yeah, it's only like 100 feet, maybe 200.
Sure.
So.
Your camera work is great.
It's hard, I gotta look where I'm going. So.
Yeah guys, we'll see you at the top.
100 miles!
100 miles to go!
Treeman's gonna head up the tower. I've had enough tower experience. Very afraid of heights, so that is not my deal. So there was a little bit of technical climbing down. A little bit of technical climbing down this, but not bad. And then looks like we got some stairs to go down now. Hey guys, so I'm happy because we just passed our first people. It took 2 hours, but that means I won't be silk blazing anymore, so I'm excited. Unhappy because I just rolled my left ankle really good, but hopefully it'll be all right. I mean, I rolled it pretty far over. But yeah, so maybe about 30 minutes we'll be taking our first break. I think we'll be at the shelter by then, so it'll be a nice break spot. So it's actually a campsite, but GoHook says it's a campsite, but there's no camping signs, so...
Get with it, GoHooks.
Yeah, I don't know. There's been no camping signs everywhere and campsites everywhere, so it's been very...
I mean, AWOL says campsite with a register box, so it's probably like on the other side you can camp, just not this side.
I don't know.
It's a water drainage over here.
It's confusing, but we're gonna take our first break. Spend 2.5 hours. We'll listen to a Joe Rogan podcast for part of the trek.
Every day.
Yeah, every day we listen to some podcast of some sort or some music for a little while.
All day.
All night. Hey guys, sorry. It's kind of tight through here. These rhododendrons are all like grown over.
They're dead. They're all dead.
And they're dead. It's been some sort of forest fire in the last few years. You can see like all the black at the bases of all the trees. But yeah, all these rhododendron are dead here. So keep catching our packs and faces on them. I have to keep ducking. It's kind of hot up here.
Yeah, it's just hot, dry.
Not much coverage. And Treeman just got off the phone with his mom, trying to coordinate our ride back home next week.
Heck yeah. 6
more days, y'all. 6. We are on the countdown for real. So that's exciting. Yeah,
well, what?
Hey, y'all.
Hey, guys.
Forgot to record lunch, but
we ate
lunch. It was about a 50-minute lunch.
We had company, so it was like
We usually take a long lunch break. So, but yeah, we had lunch with a guy named Jesus, or the Jesus. He's triple crowned. Now he's doing it all again in the opposite direction of what he's done already. So he was a SoBo the first time on the AT, so now he's going NoBo. So that's cool. And then he's going to do the PCT and CDT SoBo. So that's cool. So we had a good time talking with him. And we're headed up Standing Indian now. And we plan on going to the top because Crawdad from Outdoor 76 told us not to miss it. So we're going to take his advice and go to the top. Sorry, Treeman. It's not my fault you didn't look. So we do this all day. I forget to tell him there's a branch. He doesn't look. He gets in the face.
I'm still here.
Alright, bye. So we have done 2 miles in only 40 minutes, so that's good. Going about a 3-mile-per-hour pace through here. It's not been bad. The trail's actually starting to look degraded for once. But I don't think it's from overuse. I think it's from poor maintenance with the water runoff, to be honest. Yeah. We've been trying to keep an eye out for, you know, where the trail degradation is, where they're like, there's so many people hiking the trail, they need to start going southbound because the trail's so degraded. Haven't seen it yet, so maybe that's Georgia. We'll see. Meanwhile, Treeman's out of water, so he's going to filter some more right there. He always tries to get the closest to the top of the mountain's water, where people haven't been stepping in it and stuff. Hey y'all!
What's up?
So we just slowed down a little bit. I think we sat there for like 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
Ran into a guy we were hiking with. Kind of in like the last days that we were hiking. We met him probably 2 weeks
About that, yeah.
before we quit. He was hiking with like a group of 5 guys, and he made it about 2 hiking days past where we made it before he quit too, because the weather was just awful at that time. So he is hiking northbound to where he got off.
Yeah, where he got off.
And we wished him luck. It was cool catching up with him. And yeah, you got anything?
No, that's it.
Yeah. Alright, let's finish this Standing Indian mountain. Alright, we stopped for a restroom break. I couldn't make it to the top for break time.
I don't think you should be pooping on the top of the mountain anyways.
Yeah. You know, it is what it is. But, so, yeah, we stopped for a second for that. And, I'm gonna address my toe here. I got a blister at some point today. My gingies have, gotten a hole in the top, and, I got a blister on the bottom. So, it already popped. I didn't even feel it, but, I'm gonna get that wrapped up so it doesn't get worse, and enjoy the rest of our day. Yeah.
Did you get him?
This was fast. Find and kill. Get one over there.
Oh, I got two. That one's this is wackadoodle right here. Wackadoodle, you got. He ain't dead. He ain't dead. I don't. Dude, how are you escaping my fury? Wackadoodle, come on, bud. A bird just crapped on our tent.
They did. A bird just crapped on our town. Show you the watermark. I don't know if it'll show. If you can see it. Right. All of that that way.
Light colored.
Yeah. That's all water. We were just sitting here getting ready to go to bed. And we heard a flap.
And I looked up and I said, I think a bird just crapped on the tent.
It sure did. He did, and then he was like, maybe not. He flicked it. It didn't
Yeah.
move. And then I came up and flicked it harder.
And it was just like,
went,
it was gross. It was gross.
So I got out and dumped some water on it so it didn't dry on our tent overnight. First time that's happened though tonight.
It is.
First night. So it's
First
not
time.
often you
Yeah.
get pooped on in your tent. That would have sucked if we had just like a mesh top,
Oh.
you know, and didn't have like the
Ooh.
rain fly on. Something to
Nasty.
think about.
Yeah. But apparently there's a lot of bear activity here. So I did a pretty good bear hang today. Hopefully he doesn't come in the middle of the night and figure out my system and get my stuff.
Yeah. But it's also
we'll
pretty
see.
close, not pretty close, but it's close enough to our tent we can like look out and see if we hear a commotion and try to yell at it. It probably won't go at that point, but
And
it
I
might.
did. And I did hang my cook pots like just on a branch, pretty low to the ground. So if there's any smell, it's probably still on those. So hopefully he smells that, goes after that. I'll hear the pots hit the ground. So I put them on a dead branch. As soon as he touches the branch, it's gonna fall. So then I'll hear that. And hopefully,
Traps.
yeah, booty traps. So hopefully I'll hear that and then go out there and scare him away.
Yeah.
And that'll be ideal.
So we're sleeping on actual flat ground
Oh,
for the
it's
first time
wonderful.
in a while. We haven't had any like. We've been camping at shelter spots. So yeah, the shelter areas.
Which we
have
are
been,
good today, but
Yeah, the shelter areas have been really sloped, so that's not been fun. Every night we've kind of debated whether we were going to hike on or not, but we keep not doing it. We just stay. But it's very nice to be sleeping on flat ground.
yeah.
I'm not going to like end up. I've been ending up like
Yes.
way down here.
Yes, every night.
So hopefully in the morning I'll be way up here still. All right. Night, y'all.